welcome to the show. I'm the CEO. This is how I go. And it's about to grow. Hey, welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. Last night was mad crazy, bro. I ain't gonna even care. Hold on, bro. What's wrong with you?
Man, back in the building, man. Another week, another pod. HasBeens Podcast, man. Episode 10, man. Season 5. We back in the building for another show. Ducked off somewhere deep in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Area 24. Shout out to Cole, man. We got a special guest in the building, but first let's get to the business at hand. We got Twan in the building. Mike is missing.
He on vacation.
He on vacation.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday shit. But he in St. Lucia right now, you know what I mean?
Some player shit.
Yeah, he on his He getting the content off. He hella mountains and shit. Look, I just hit a story. He riding in the boat with the mountains in the background. Yeah.
See that?
Shirt flapping in the wind.
Oh, man.
Shout out to my dog Mike though, man. You know,
shout out to Mike.
happy belated.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
Check it out.
But man, before we introduce the guest, man, let's get straight into the moment of silence, man. Tap in with us on social media, HasBeens Pod, Wildcard TV, man, on all social media, man. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you lock in with us. If you're listening to us audio, man, only, make sure you tap in with us on your favorite podcast streaming platform. You know, Apple Pods, Spotify, for our people who got the green bubbles, you know, Google Play. But we got a little something for everybody, and we're a little bit everywhere, so make sure you tap in with us. YouTube, we got content coming. We got Side Quest Mike with his Side Quest coming on the Wildcard TV. Obviously, we got Kev. We got the HasBeens. Make sure y'all tap in with us, man. Shit about to fall off. Well, let's get into it, man. We got a lot to talk about. We got a special guest in the building. You know what I mean? Let me pull my phone out. I got all my notes in the phone, though. Yeah, man. I'll be on the move. But yeah, man, real quick, man, straight out of Mobile, Alabama, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Tuskegee grad, man, we always got to start there, man.
Yeah.
That part.
It's a common theme, bro. And I don't want people who listen to think that, you know, this shit is just like reserved for Tuskegee. We just got a real deep pipeline of uberly talented people, so it just happens to just be back to back to back. But anybody else want to pop in, you holler at us, man, we'll get it going. But again, man, straight out of Mobile, Tuskegee U, rapper turn. Well, I won't even say rapper turn, because you've been doing this. Yeah. You've been everywhere. You've been doing the music. You've been in front of the camera. You've been behind the camera. This guy's just a talent, man.
Yeah, gym boys out here, you know?
You know what I mean? Shout out to Jen.
Come on, bro. Come on,
Shout out to Jen, man. Rapper, videographer, business owner.
Thank you, brother.
Just an all-around renaissance, man.
Thank you,
man.
man.
A fan of the show, fan of myself, man. Shout out to my boy Jesse Watkins.
Yes, sir.
A.K.A. Billy.
Yeah.
A.K.A. the one, man.
Yeah, man.
Where my claps at,
Yeah,
man? No. Shout out to him, man.
Thank you, man. I promise you that.
So yeah, I appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah.
I've been. You know, we be trading our interactions, man. I be loving everything you got going on. I've been watching. I mean, hell, we went to school together. I remember from the music videos. Hell, you shot one right outside my house one day. You know what I mean?
Facts,
I know
facts.
where the start is and where you at now, man. It's amazing. We gonna get to the story.
Yeah.
But again, shout out to Jesse coming through.
Thank you.
Sharing some energy with us, sharing his time with us. Let's get straight into it, man. Mobile, Alabama, man, the home of Mardi Gras, man.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know that, huh? You said allegedly?
Yeah, I got new.
Nah, I think.
Oh man, really?
I'm a Louisiana. I'm a Louisiana guy, and I would love to be biased, but from all the literature I've read, man, Mobile been holding it down for Mardi Gras longer than anybody, man. So shout out to them, man. So
shout out to the city, man.
Alabama, you started there. Talk to us about Mobile, your upbringing, kind of how that shaped you from the beginning. Again, I kind of throw a little bit more out there. Your only child.
Yeah.
Parents had you young.
Yeah.
So just kind of how did that childhood, young parents, Mobile, Alabama, by yourself, how did that kind of shape you into what you think the person you become today?
It's funny, man. I ain't gonna even lie. Mobile, man, I grew up, grandmother, all preachers. You know, I grew up around people that was just, you know, involved in the church, all the way to owning their own businesses and stuff like that. Of course, Mobile, we the second largest city in Alabama. So I always say I got from a small city, but shoot, we second largest in Alabama. So we're a little bit.
I got some size.
Yeah, we got a little bit of something. We got a little bit of something going on. But man, growing up, man, it was smooth, man. I was that, like I said, I was that kid, bro, that was just always involved. Like my grandmother just kept me either involved in the church on some performance stuff, like trying to. Oh, you need to go do this Easter speech. Or you need to go do this. you need to join this group. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to sing in this. You need to do this. So I've always just been kind of thrust out there in a way. So growing up, man, it was just like I said, I was playing basketball in the choir. Once I left Mobile, I ended up discovering I could rap. Like my whole thing just been about performing or just putting myself out there. Like my folks always just like, you gonna go out there. You gonna stand out.
You gonna see what you good at real quick.
Yeah, man. And but before all of that though, I was just I always thought I was gonna be like most kids think you're gonna be this football player, this whole thing. Like I had that going on for myself, but I was one of them kids that was just like, no, I don't want to go to the private school. I'm gonna stay right here in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And just go right here, kicking with my boys type stuff or whatever. And man, as I look back, you know, sometimes you be thinking like, damn, boy, what if I would have stayed at it? What if I would have did this? What if I would have did that? But you know, I'm grateful for how my life panned out, and I was able to just, like I say, do a lot of different things or whatever. But Mobile, man, it's a city where it's, like I said, we got that Mardi Gras thing on lock. That's a whole thing. When Mardi Gras come around, you know you're gonna be in your shit. You're gonna be from feet to shoe, your shirt, everything brand new. You know, it's a whole vibe.
The
bro.
Balls, you know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I'm glad you mentioned that because I was actually I was on the Mardi Gras court and Jamarcus Russell, he was the king, bro. And that was the first time being able to meet him, being this big old football star, whatever, coming from out the city or whatever.
Right.
So it seemed like Mobile, we kind of always been birthing, you know what I'm saying, people from out the city. Got to Marcus cousins and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you went to LaFleur, right?
I went to LaFleur, yeah. So we went to high school together.
You was pre, or you were right before DeMarcus?
I was before him. So when he came in, he was a freshman and I was already a senior.
Okay.
So when he came in, though, he was already big dude. Everybody
like
wanted
that.
Yeah, he was already like that. He was already going to varsity.
Okay.
Yeah, already, bro.
So you got to play with DeMarcus cousin.
Well, I won't say play with him. I ain't gonna sit here in front of everybody and say I played with him, but
was
I
on the
definitely
team.
was able to see him. But by the time it was time for me to do my thing, I was done with the basketball thing. I was done with it, bro. So I ain't get to play with him. I did my freshman year, did the junior year, did a part of varsity, or what else? You know, we went from that freshman JV, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But by the time he got there, I was kind of done with
It
basketball.
was the tea leaves is there like.
It got different, man. The size got bigger. The players became 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
I'm only 5'11", bro. 6 foot, bro. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Find a new sport.
Yeah, man. Let's find something else to do, bro. So yeah, I kind of slid out of that, man. But nah, man, the city, man. I love my city, man. But it's definitely one of them cities where people always be like, man, I'm trying to get up out of here. I'm trying to get up out of here.
Because like you say, like y'all the second largest city in Alabama, but I mean, it's not to hate on Alabama, but Alabama isn't big at all.
Man.
In general, so you can probably feel trapped inside of any city, you know. Well, I mean, that could be, you know, you from the LA area. I'm sure even in a city that big, it's easy to feel trapped when you do the same thing every day, when you had the same experiences, when you, you know, Mardi Gras lit, but let's go get something different.
Man,
you know
what?
I mean?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. So yeah, I kind of left. Soon as I graduated high school,
You buck.
it was over. Like my pops, he was one of those dudes that was just like, what you about to do?
Yeah.
Next. You know what I'm saying? It was no like stalling. Like I didn't sit in the city for a year trying to figure things out. Like no, like after them 2-3 months of me celebrating that graduation, you know what I'm saying, from high school, pops was on my head. Like you gotta go.
What's the word?
And that's like the whole thing of like with Mobile, like it's one of them cities where people like they push you to get out the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They done seen it before. They done seen the story.
Yeah.
Even the best. I hear, you know, I got a lot of friends from Mobile. I mean, when you go to Tuskegee, you just gonna have a pipeline of Alabama friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know, everybody out here is like the people who didn't. They never left the city, and the people who did, the one thing that they all have in common is they at least left. You know what I mean? Some of them come back and bring what they learned back to the city. but you got to go out, get other experiences, get other perspectives. Because, people love your city, but you got to have something to give to it. You got to be able to push that shit forward.
Hell yeah,
and so what you did, I guess the decision you made, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, Tuskegee University.
Yeah, man, it was that. But what's funny though, I was thinking about going to the military, going to the Air Force or whatever. And sure enough, like my uncle, he was kind of raised in the same house with me. So like, I was only child type vibes or whatever. So my uncle was kind of like the big brother for me. He was younger, a little bit younger or whatever. So he went to the military. So I seen that, had the Air Force stuff on the walls. I'm like, shit, I'm just gonna go to the Air Force. And I just didn't know what I wanted to do. I was in Kappa League.
Okay.
That was another thing I was doing. So they was taking me on college tours, Jackson State, all these different things. So I was seeing different colleges and stuff, but Tuskegee was not on the radar, to be honest with you, bro. It was like because my pops, like I have a cousin that went to Tuskegee or whatever. She's from California or whatever.
That's how it go.
And she was just like, he should go to Tuskegee. And shit, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I was just like, fuck it, let's just ride up that, see what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And I just got hooked. I was like, fuck it, this is what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do.
Lit.
And I just made the best of it, bro.
I'll let you take this one video.
I tell everybody seen the guy that's just like, shit, it just happened.
It just happened, cuz I
just
promise.
pulled up. My shit was with me, bro. But the first time I seen Skiggy, my bags was packed in the car. It was no turning back. Like, all right, okay, this shit all right. Okay, we good. All right.
Yeah, bro. It was just like that, bro.
Yeah.
So, I just didn't look back. I'm like, this is where we at then. Let's do it. Let's rock out and shit.
So I asked everybody this question. What did Tuskegee do for you? Because Tuskegee was important to me. I mean, everybody I talked to says Tuskegee did a lot for them. What was Tuskegee for you?
Two things for sure. The relationships, bro.
100%.
Like as you stated in the beginning of this whole show, it's just like a deep-rooted situation for real. You know what I'm saying? Like even though we all had different circles and whatever the case may have been, we all somehow knew each other. We all came across each other in some shape, form, or fashion or whatever. So that was like the number one thing, just the relationships, because I got just lifelong friends over 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? They're still my boys type thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one, thing that I can just hold on to and just like, that's what it gave me. But on the other side of that, it just gave me a little bit more grit. Just like a know-how, like figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like we all can agree at this. Tuskegee ain't had the best Wi-Fi at all times. You know what I'm saying? Our dorm rooms wasn't always the best. You know what I'm saying? But it's always just figuring it out, and having a community of people. So that right there just allowed me to open up, coming from a small city, kind of always being by myself, doing my own thing. That should just allow me to just like, all right, it's other people like me. You know what I'm saying? And from there, bro, shoot, man, Tuskegee just, like I say, Tuskegee just gave me that texture, that grit, just
That's
to go
the second
get it,
time
bro.
we done heard this one. That exact word. Shout out to my boy Donald. Donald came on here. He said the exact word, that grit.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it's just like you say, is making the most out of limited resources, or not the best resources, or not the best situation. Hell, I mean, just from the setup, Tuskegee, Alabama. I mean, it's a town.
Come on, bro.
We ain't even talking about a city. It's a town.
Bro. We had a Piggly Wiggly.
Right. Piggly Wiggly, Calhoun Food,
come on, bro.
Burger King, McDonald's, churches.
About all your choices, bro.
And when I say this, I'm running out of options now.
Oh God, no.
After this, you in trouble. You know what I mean? So the premise is built on is like making more out of less. I mean, the people of the city, and like you say, the networking, the people. I mean, it's insane. I can pick my phone up and anything I need to do. There's somebody from Tuskegee University that does it, and not just on no. Oh yeah, I got a homie that you like. I need my windows tinted. Yeah, I got a homie to do it. He kind of tinted like a few people window. Nah, I got a homie with a whole fucking situation. He got a whole tent business. I got people like that. Like, we'll get to you. If I really need some professional video work done, I know somebody that's gonna get it done. If I need some gear created, I know some people. Shout out to my dog Drew. I know people that's gonna in the quality. Man, it's just crazy, man. I can go all day about Tuskegee. But it produces just some. It's crazy. It's a cult. I can brag on my people all day. Shout out to Tuskegee, man. Shout out to TU, man.
Man, for real though. I heard that tuition went up too, bro.
Sure.
It was shit. That shit. That's always been a killer.
God.
Shout out to the. Hey, I went there for the free though, so it's like
talk.
cheat code. You got some Twan Ski?
I got mad student loans. Fuck Sally Mae.
I'm talking about questions. Everybody. I don't want to open up no wounds today. It's Friday too.
You was talking about free Tuskegee. I got fucking triggered. Like, I get them calls. Like, I'm not paying y'all.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Nah, man, this is my nigga Billy.
Yeah.
From way back.
Yeah.
Niggas threw some great parties, some birthday parties. His birthday the day after mine. So, I'm Gen affiliate. Yeah. You know what
Shout
I'm
out.
saying? This is my guy right here.
Yeah. That was my best birthday party, bro.
Hey.
I still remember.
Hey,
Turn.
found my boy glasses in the front line. You know what I'm saying? That was one of them days.
Yeah.
You feel me? At my boy JP house, we had it going up.
Turn.
You feel me?
We didn't have some times. So obviously we can talk all day about Tuskegee, but we're gonna get off of that.
Yeah.
You leave Tuskegee. Everybody kind of has a journey. We get out. We're trying to find ourselves. Everybody most people take the professional route. Some people kind of get straight into the hustle. But, a lot of us take the professional route, including yourself. You went from working, being a PR intern at Neiman Marcus, working at Wells Fargo. You go from there to starting your own marketing agency. Talk to us about kind of the grind of leaving school, what you go through in that phase, and then how did that lead you to starting your own business?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Well, sure enough, when I graduated, bro, I didn't have no jobs lined up. Like, automatically, like, yeah, you coming here, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't the guy at all the career fairs getting all of the, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't him, and I take blame for any of that, but whatever, bro. So sure enough, man, I went back home after I graduated or whatever from Tuskegee, and another time just didn't sit there long enough to get stuck. And my mom, she stayed in Houston, Texas or whatever. So I asked her to look, Mom, come stay with you, whatever. And sure enough, I was raised by my grandparents, so that's why me and my mom was in two different cities or whatever. Okay. But sure enough, flew out there, man, stayed with my mom out there in Houston. We started working for Neiman Marcus, and I just thought that was my path. I just knew, I was into fashion. I just knew that marketing was my thing. I kind of already knew what I wanted to do in a sense. But sure enough, they ended up offering me a position to be like a buyer for the company once my internship program was over, and I had to move to Dallas. And I was just like, well, damn, I just came to Houston. I ain't trying to move to Dallas just yet. Like, I just got here, got my feet wet. I'm learning the city. I'm not trying to make no moves or whatever. So sure enough, I was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. So I let the job go or whatnot. So from there, man, I ended up saying, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna, jump into what I feel like my degree is about or whatever. Because I did have a minor in finance or whatnot. So I ended up working for Wells Fargo, and I started out as a personal banker, right? And that was a cool gig, working in a little cubicle, got my own little office, you know what I'm saying? Open business accounts, personal accounts, all that good stuff, man. It was cool, good experience or whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, man, I started realizing the power of my tongue, because after like 4 or 5 years of me working the job, still in the same position, still kind of making the same money, they giving me a little couple cents,
chips here
and there, and the pay increase, you know what I'm saying? They giving me all of these hopeful thoughts and ideas or whatever. Oh, you can do this, you can go this route, you can go this route. And because I really wanted to be like a financial advisor or whatnot, because I felt like I was good with money, all this kind of stuff and whatnot. So sure enough, man, that shit just didn't pan out. I was the dude at the gig, man, that was always thinking of what else can I create, what else can I do, because the money, I was making a little bit of money, but I'm still trying to make ends meet. I feel like I just graduated, I'm supposed to be rolling in that dough, you know what I'm saying?
The story everybody tells.
Man, I'm thinking it's up, man. It wasn't like that, bro. Just living check to check, and be honest with you. And sure enough, I ended up basically back to the power of my tongue. I was one of those dudes that was just like, man, I can't wait to get up out of here. Can't wait to get up out of here. Can't wait. And I was one of the dudes, like, I'll see like see people cleaning the windows. So my mind started getting so curious to the point that I was like, damn, I wonder how much they charge to clean the damn windows. Dude got headphones on, he jamming, cooling, just up
Doing
and down on
this
the
thing.
windows, doing this thing.
Right.
I'm like, man, that shit look fun as hell. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, damn, I wonder how much they getting, how much you charging. Like, I can go to these big old buildings, get some windows. Now I'm just putting all the math in my head, just trying to figure it out.
Just trying to get the fuck out.
Man, just trying to get the fuck out. I even thought
Yeah.
thinking about pressure washing, bro. Like trying to tell a pressure washing company.
Been there, still there.
Bro, come on, bro. I'm thinking like how much the insurance cost. I'm talking, bro. I'm doing mad research on how to create my own business, how to just step out there and do something else, because I was just like, well, shit, I'm sitting here. I ain't getting no promotions. This shit just
Spinning in circles.
bro, spinning in circles,
Hamster
bro.
wheel,
I'm already
yeah.
going in year 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in the
Right.
same situation, same money, same everything, bro. And I just knew it was something bigger out there for me. So sure enough, bro, long story short, I ended up getting fired. And that's why I said
Probably the
power
best
of my
shit that
tongue.
ever happened to you.
Man, bro. At that time, I didn't think it was. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, but it was though in the end of it or whatnot. So when I end up getting fired, I did something stupid. I ain't gonna even lie, but that was one mistake. And I just thought the mistake wasn't even. I didn't think it was even worth it, to be fired. You know what I'm saying?
Like they're looking for some shit.
Yeah, bro. But again, Wells Fargo had this thing going on about reputation, so they wanted
Right.
to make sure they situation was A1. So I get it now as a businessman. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So once they fired me, I couldn't even get unemployment. I couldn't get
Because of the reason, right?
Because of the reason,
Yeah,
I couldn't
right.
get unemployment. I can't find no other jobs, bro. So I ended up working for Amazon, bro. Did Amazon doing the packages for like, man, about 3-4 months. Hated that shit, bro. My knees started hurting, bro. The whole 9, bro. And
slave labor.
bro,
I
it
done
was
grinded
bro,
like that too, boy.
200-300 packages. 200-300 stops a day, bro. They smacking me with them, bro. Like smacking me with the
I
shit,
am laughing
bro.
because I ain't even laughing
Bro.
at you. I'm laughing because I'm like, I remember. It wasn't that. I was doing like Uber Eats and shit. I'm just like,
Yeah.
dog, this is just like,
Bro.
you doing this shit and it's like, I can't stop or I'm gonna fucking starve.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
But this
Come
is
on,
not
bro.
it.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And at this time, bro, I'm married, bro. I got a son. At that time, I think he's about maybe like between 3 to 5 years old, bro. And so it's just like, and a lot of that, and now being a man, it's on me to kind of like, at least I feel like it's on me to deliver, do what I need to do. I can't call mom and dad to help me in this situation. Like, now you got to figure this shit out. And that's back to that Tuskegee thing. You got to figure that shit out. How you going to do it? And I just told my wife one day, bro, I was just like, man, I ain't going back. And she was like, what? You ain't going back? I said, nah, I'm not going back. And she was like, so what you going to do? I was just like, well, I'm just going to pick up this camera, because I started thinking back to what one of my clients had told me at Wells Fargo before, while I was saying all of this, I want to leave. He was one of the clients that I would kind of, I won't say vent to, but I would just be a little bit more transparent. Yeah. And one thing he left me with that I always remember, he was just like, man, figure out something you know how to do with your hands. Just speak what you know how to do with your hands. Think about it. And I just let that sit with me. And I always knew how to use a camera. I always knew how to use a camera. Like, I wasn't the best, but I knew how to pick it up, turn it on, and make something out of it.
Correct.
And from then forward, bro, once I got fired, once I said I wasn't going back to Amazon, I just started walking into barbershops, hair salons, body shops, and just offering my business, bro, pitching it, just trying to see who needed my services. Dental offices, I didn't care, and I was just offering that shit for free, man. And just one time, somebody just gave me an opportunity, but it really started through my wife, because my wife ended up, and I'm trying to be long-winded because I really want to get to the point because it's so.
This is the point.
It's so because it can look like it was so pretty, but I'm really trying to like bring everybody like how it really was, because I was at a point in my life where it was just like, I gotta figure this out. Like, I'm scratching my head thinking of the worst thoughts to
Sink
figure
or
it out.
swim
You know what
type
I'm
shit,
saying? Yeah. Like trying to do something illegal, like whatever it took type thing, And like I say, through the midst of all of this, before I even got fired, my wife had quit her job, so they even made more pressure. So when I'm working at Amazon, my wife don't even have a job neither.
You gotta get.
You know what I'm saying? So that money not coming in. She just had a business that she had just ended up starting. So with me leaving Amazon, I was forced to kind of just like focus on her business. And from there, I just started doing her marketing, her videos, her photography. And she started learning how to make clay earrings and whatnot. Shout out to my wife. And sure enough, man, from me doing that, people just start inquiring about like, yo, who doing your videos? Who doing your commercials? Who doing this? Who doing this? And one day somebody ended up just like, how much it costs? And trust me, I didn't know a fucking number to even think of. I just threw a number out there, and I think I told him like $350. and they bid on it. And the job took me maybe like 2 hours. And once I got that first payment, it was just like, so you mean to tell me, me sitting at this desk this whole time, it took me X amount of days to even get close to 350.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just made this in one day, 2 hours though. So the math just did the math for me, and I was just like, well, how many times can I do this? You know? And once I just started like believing in like, because people started telling me, man, your shit was dope. I didn't think my stuff was dope. People just started feeding into it, man. I just started just diving into it more for real. But it was hard, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Like I was going through a lot, bro. Just trying to get to that point, bro.
I feel it. And just taking that next step and like believing in yourself, because I feel like that's where I be shit. Half the time I'm listening to guests on the show, it's my therapy. I'm like, damn, because I'm going through that same progression right now. I'm like, I got the camera. Like I'm like, I need to step out, but I'm like, is my shit fire? Like I don't, you know, it's like, man, is this shit like, you know, I done hit you and told you about that, like, like man, and I'm still dealing with it, like, you know,
it's fire.
Is niggas fucking with this shit?
It
so
is, bro.
You gotta believe that shit in yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing. It's like for me, it's like believing, like, oh, that shit hard as fuck. You know what I mean?
That switch is damn near like the switch guy in your head got to be like, I believe that this, like, even though everybody else tell me this is dope, I believe this is
facts.
You know, I believe I can do, you know, whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit just ended up taking off, man. I was just blessed, bro. I was just super blessed being in the right situation and working. Like I say, my first break into like videography where the masses started knowing me, especially in like Texas, Houston exact, or whatever, was I had an opportunity where I was doing a video for a barber, and he had a client in the chair, and he was just like, hey, I think y'all should work together. Woo, woo, woo. And the guy was just like, all right, what kind of work you do? I was like, he's shoot my video to me right now. And he was just like, well, come to the club, man, and come to the club and pull up and, you know, bring the camera, whatever. So I just went, bro. Didn't get paid, didn't do nothing, bro. I just went. And from there, when I made that one video, bro, my whole situation just kind of like took off to the point where just like I was just madly requested, you know, around the city or whatnot. And just 4 or 5 years in the game now, I can definitely say like I mastered, you know, the video side of just, you know, video making, man, and you know, helping brands grow overall.
Okay. Yeah. So express marketing, that's the baby that's born here out of all of this.
Yeah.
What was your initial vision like? I'm starting like obviously it sounded like you kind of stumbled on it. Yeah. You know, and it's just kind of the business scaled up and you just had to kind of catch up to
it, bro.
But once you kind of like, all right, I'm here, because I'm sure it was like I'm sure to go do all the groundwork to get the business started and really legitimize it. What was the like moment where it's like, all right, this is it, and where did your mind steer you to as far as where you wanted to take express marketing? Because you know, you obviously videography is one thing, but the marketing part of it. So it's like, for you, you know, you making a video, but for the client, they trying to either sell products or get people into their establishment. So where did those visions meet?
Well, to be honest, it's kind of like I had to get to a point where I just believed in everything I was doing, and people start overall like, how can I say it? It was almost like once I started getting like bigger jobs or started requesting for bigger jobs or whatnot, it became like the job became more serious. Like they wanted more, they demanded more, they needed more, and I just started focusing on like, okay, I just don't want to make videos that's just like 1, 2, 3. Like, how can I really tell a story? How can I really help brands grow overall? Because when I first started it, like I say, it was just me just expressing myself, just having fun with it, you know. But like I say, when I started diving in more into it, overall though, it just became how can I say? It's ask that question one more time. I'm gonna be honest with you because I don't want to take you all the way around the world. Ask that one more time.
Where did the vision of kind of you getting your shit off and just expressing yourself and the need, because to build a sustainable business, you gotta deliver the product for the customer.
Right.
So that product for them is delivering their vision and helping their brands. Mm-hmm. And you kind of started when did you take it serious? Mm-hmm. But I guess you are answering. You ain't taking me on it. Yeah,
I'm just making sure, bro, because I don't want to lose the audience, bro. I really don't. I don't want to do that, bro. Not at all.
If you was losing, I'd be like, all right,
yeah, bro. Tell me, bro. Like, hey, bro, you going to the left, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't have
your story. We following you.
Because it's interesting, bro. It's just so interesting, bro. I promise you, it's so interesting. But like I say, I ain't gonna even lie. It's just like once people started gravitating to my style of editing, because I really got my break into like video nightclub videography, and that's when people start like, yo. Because people were already making videos in the club. There wasn't nothing new. I didn't bring nothing new to the market. It was just that people were just highlighting the moment, but not really bringing you into the essence, telling the story. Jesse was making his videos like music videos. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like whatever song that I put to that video, it was damn near like I just watched a part 2 of the damn video. Like whatever that actual video was, now I'm watching a whole nother take of the video.
Right.
Like, I just knew how to turn songs out and take whatever I'm filming and make it look like that was supposed to go together. Okay. And me create my own texture, my own style, people just start biting to it, bro. Like, yo, I need that. I need his style. Like, I want him. So when I started getting all the requests and people were asking, like, who is him? Who is this? Who is this? Because I never put my face out there a lot. You go to my page now, it's just my logo. Like, you really have to go down my page, and I only post so much of myself, but I'm going to change that. But overall, though, it was just the work. The work started standing out. You know what I'm saying? It would just start speaking for itself. And I think overall, like now I'm in a phase where I tell my wife all the time, I'm like, yo, I'm so grateful that I don't have to, not saying that I shouldn't, but I don't have to do guerrilla marketing as I once did, because I was able to build my brand off of reputation. Once I started taking care of the 1 or the 2 clients, they started telling the 4 and the 5 and the 6, and it would just start rolling word of mouth, and it just made my business that much more sustainable, and it just made me just like, okay, I really have something. You know, now I'm getting clients that want to pay me in a retainer base. They want to pay me monthly for services because now they're seeing that, oh, he's bringing value to the table. He knows how to take nothing from something so little. Like, I could take that bottle of water right now if I had my camera and you fill that bottle of water up. I promise you, bro, I could turn that bottle of water to an actual commercial with me just sitting here for 5 minutes. I can make it into a commercial. And it's just, I always tell my wife, like, yo, because sometimes she be taking photos, taking things with her phone. And I tell her, I'm like, yo, you don't see how you shooting that? Like you shooting it like this, the camera down like this, like you don't see what you're doing. Like when I see things, I automatically see like what it's supposed to look like on a big screen, like the finer screen. But while I'm shooting, I know what it's supposed to look like. You get what I'm saying? Like I know what this. I already see it, bro. Yeah. I already see it. So it's just like, even when I watch videos, like nowadays when I watch other people's content, I don't even watch it with audio. I turn it off because now. Because I know how music can just like sway your emotions and make you feel like this shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? But now, if I turn that audio off, I'm able to really focus in on, did he really capture the moment? Like, are you just catching people just smiling, or you really catching people doing interactions in the video that makes sense to the words of the song? I'm tying that shit together, bro. It's so scientific, bro. It's such a process. So that's where I get into just like, bro, I make videos, but and I'm gonna charge you for these videos because it's really a massage effort that it takes in them videos, man, for sure.
So like, I got a question. So since you're building your business off reputation, how you deal with those customers? It's just like, I just want the Billy experience. Like they don't really know what they want. They just, I know that you great at what you do. Come make my video.
Make something.
Yeah. Now, to be honest, that's the toughest jobs. Those are the hardest. Because now I always tell people like, bro, when you coming to me, you ask me these kind of questions, or you ask me to help you on a project, give me something to play with. Give me something. Like, give me any references that you've seen on Instagram. It don't even have to be the same. Just something that I know your style, because if you don't, this is just going to be all my style.
Right.
And if you like it, then that's great. But don't be upset if I didn't put your perfect moment in there. You know what I'm saying?
That tone for what you want.
Yeah, that may not fit your tone. So give me something. But my best work has come from people that has kind of laid the guideline almost for me. Like, hey, I want A, B, C, D. I want to look like, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure you get this.
Make sure you get this and make sure you get that, because it don't hurt me. I don't feel like you stepping on my toes when you telling me what you want. Like, you making my job easier now than me just walking in blindly and just making my own whatever. And then when it come out, it may not be what you want. And then now we in this situation where now we got to revise it and do all these other stuff. But Man, I say one thing for sure, man. Reputation is everything. Because for me, I think people mess with me just off the personality, not even just because of my work and like what I produce in the end. It's more so their dynamic of the relationship. My clients, they damn near feel like we're brothers and sisters or something.
ease the work.
I break the ice immediately, bro. Yeah. Like immediately, like bro, like I know we're not gonna even be cookie cut. Like no, we gonna be loose, have fun, and that's how I just keep my clients, man. Just keep them feeling like we're family overall.
So what's your long-term vision for express marketing? Again, we were talking about scaling, so you started from the ground, like you said, guerrilla marketing, just walking indoors. Now you got people hitting you up. Now I'm sure the demand has made, if it hasn't now, it's going to eventually, I'm going to speak it into existence, exceed just your own capabilities. Where do you see express marketing in 5 to 10 years, and where do you see it going? And kind of,
man, one thing for sure, I definitely gonna get my own studio, bro. I just want my own studio, period, bro. Like I just want to have that space for people just to be in and do whatever they want to do. Like my equipment is yours, you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely gotta get that. That's one
like
of my
a
goals.
share space type. You know
Yeah. Like I want to have that, period, bro. That's just my way of feeling like I'm giving back. You know. But past that though, for me, what's crazy? I really just want to make content with my own family, bro, of myself, of my life. Like that's my passion work. Like when I shoot content of my wife, or shoot content of my son, or shoot content of what I'm doing, or whatever, like my lifestyle, that's my passion work. If someone could just pay me to just, hey, here's our product, or here's our suitcases. You and your family take these suitcases and make content out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We pay you X amount of dollars for making the content from it. That's what I want to lead up to. And it's kind of weird because I'm kind of shifting because, yes, I got this marketing agency and I'm helping other brands grow, but that's the way I want to help other brands grow. It's like using myself as the vehicle to do it versus me just, being the person behind the scene and just creating it and here you go. Like I enjoy that part and that's fun. That pays my bills. That keeps me, keep a roof over my head. But past that though, my passion work, what I really see myself doing, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Like I said, I just took my family to Mexico. So as you see, I'm already building something that's unique, something that's different. So when I bottle this up and I showcase this to the world, present it in a way that I see it, I already know that it's people gonna gravitate to it because it's something that you don't see black families do all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really doing work for myself, bro. Like honestly, that's where I really want to do.
That's the next step.
Yeah, that's the next step. But right now the business is growing, it's doing great. I'm happy, I'm grateful. Customers, please keep coming, keep showing me love. I'm gonna keep doing my best. Trust me.
Express marketing, man.
We winning, man. We winning.
Lock in.
Yeah. Absolutely, bro.
My nigga Billy go crazy. I definitely been a part of a videographer Billy moment. With the homie wedding. It was definitely a good time.
Yeah,
My
thank
boy had
you,
me
brother.
at the star of the video. You feel me?
Made you feel some type of way. Made you feel good. Hey. Okay.
Oh man, we doing it, man.
So you spoke of moving your family to Mexico. That's the next spot.
Yeah.
I wanted to get to. It was I remember when you did it. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? I'm kind of like, what the fuck going on? I'm watching when we gonna do stuff different. I don't judge. I'm just like, watch. Hold on, what's the play here? What's going on? It's gold in Mexico. What's going on? But either way, you moved your family to Mexico. What was it? Let me. Was it Playa del Carmen?
Yes.
Okay, guy. I remember when I was out there. I was like, where you at, bro?
Yes. Yep. That's correct.
But explain the move to Mexico, picking your family up and moving to Mexico.
Yeah.
What that did for you and your family.
Yeah, for sure.
And just kind of what it did for you.
Now that was, like I say, bro, my story is so interesting, and I really hope I'm really entertaining y'all with this story because my life, and that's why I have to put myself out there more. And that's the part of me like, yo, I have to showcase my life a little bit more than I already showcase a lot of my clients and their work. People know what I do. You know I'm great at this. Not saying I'm going to ever stop that, but it's now time for me to showcase my story, who I am. You know what I'm saying? So because I strongly believe people buy from people, right?
That's a fact.
So so for me, that journey was different, bro. It wasn't from what Instagram may make it look like. It wasn't peachy, bro. Like I was low key thrust to do what I had to do. Another situation where I had to make a decision. Again, so how I started, remember I told you my wife, she said she quit her job. How that happened, my wife making more money than me, I'm finna go back to that. What we talking about? We mainly talking about. My wife quit her job. She asked me while she's making more money than me, at least $1,000, $1,200 more than me, right? As we quit her job, I immediately said yes. I didn't think about it. I didn't ask no questions, no nothing. All I just said, you got 401k, right? How much is in there? Ooh, she told me the amount. I'm like, all right, cool. Shit, no, quit that motherfucker. Let's just go and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? She did that. That moment, like I say, helped birth Express Marketing, right? So from then on, I always cherish that moment. Like, yo, if she never jumped out there and came to me with that, I'm not for sure if I would have the business that I have today. You know what I'm saying? I may have been dabbling with the camera, but I don't know if I would have went full time, because now I had an example in the house that was doing something full time that needed me full time. Right. You know what I'm saying? To help her grow what she was trying to grow, to help provide for our family. It made me force myself to like, yo, I gotta take this camera serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit can work for all of us. Whatever. Boom. We even had a YouTube channel. Whatever. But that's another story. But fast forward, she was like, we was going through a moment in our life, bro, where I'm gonna be honest with you, because this is what this podcast is about: being truthful and honest, being transparent. And this is a moment that I can, you know, I guess a fearful moment where I can kind of just jump over the hurdle, because sometimes you're just shameful for saying certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't want to have nothing that's holding me back. You know what I'm saying? From being my greatest self. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was getting evicted, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them moments, you know, where it was just like, okay, you got this big ass 3-story townhome, and because that's what you wanted, you know, you was like, you know what I'm saying? You spending $2,200 a month. That's not even the utilities. That's just rent. You know what I'm saying? And you did that because the business is booming. You got the flow, whatever. And one day, power of my tongue. That's why I say these lessons I just now hold on to, and they made me a better person. I one day said, man, I'm tired of all these damn customers, man. I'm tired of fucking working. I'm tired of editing all these damn videos. Fuck, I want to do something else. Sure enough, God turned the fucking phone off, and for a month or two, no clients was hitting me back. Nobody was wanting to do no videos. Everybody's pockets was tapped. Like, nobody was doing to do work with me. And in that same moment, I'm sitting here trying to pay my rent, and my wife don't got no job. Her business kind of taking a little toll or whatever. And so, sure enough, I was just like, man, what the fuck we gonna do, you know? And she was just like, you want to travel? And I was like, what? She like, you want to travel? So I was just like, thought about it for a second. This time I did pause. I didn't hesitate. I didn't automatically just say, yes, let's do it. I thought about it, and I'm just weighing my situation. I'm just like, fuck, I'm thinking about doing this. I'm thinking about all the wild shit, bro, to do to just get some money for this moment so I can pay this $2,500 rent or whatever.
Just keep it moving,
bro. And so sure enough, and I knew I shouldn't sign the lease because I had paid it all the way up for a year. Like I did first year, but then I signed another lease thinking that, I can still play for this shit, whatever. Yeah. I did it for the year, woo. And about 3-4 months down the line, shit was getting shaky. You know what I'm saying? But sure enough, bro, I just told myself, I was just like, yo, this must be one of the moments, you know, like from last time where she said some wild shit. I may need to just jump on it and see
what the fuck is up.
What's up? I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm finna get kicked out of this motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up putting my shit in the storage, and I was like, fuck it, let's go. Where we gonna go? And she was just like, let's go to what she say? Let's go to Big Bend. So we went to this the Big Bend is a little part in Texas, Terlingua, Texas. It's like near the Rio Grande River between. Okay. It splits Mexico or some shit like that, right? And sure enough, we stayed in the teepee, and rented a car, went out there. It was like a 10-hour drive, and that was the first time we ever took like a road trip as a family, me, her, and my son. And that was an experience, bro, and it was real quiet, real peaceful. You know what I'm saying? We had moments out there where it was just like, we need to fuck from out here. Like, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because we had like rodents pop up, like rats. Like, it was weird, but it was still a moment that I will always remember. My son would always remember. He was only like 5 years old. And sure enough, from there, as we was done with that little stay for like 3 or 4 days, I was like, hey, what we about to do next? Now the high down. We done with the high. Like, we out here having fun. Like, what we about to do now? Like, now we really got to figure out where we finna go. And she was like, well, let's go to Mexico. No, she was like, let's go to Bali. So we looked up the tickets. I'm like, well, shit, these tickets $1,500 a person. And I don't know, we going to Bali. Like, I don't know. It costs little to stay there, but the ticket's crazy. So she was just like, I said, man, we need to figure out something else. And I said, I don't want to go back to Mobile. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm not trying to go back there. So sure enough, she was just like, well, let's go to Mexico. I was like, what part? And then she was just like, I just did some research on this spot called Playa del Carmen. Look at the Airbnbs. Tell me if you like it. I'm looking at the Airbnbs or whatever. She going through YouTube videos, people that stay out there or whatever. And I'm just like, oh, this shit don't look too bad. Yeah, this shit look cool.
Yeah.
Like, let's just try it. Let's just go. And, bro, I swear to God, bro, when I went, bro, like I say, when I went, it hit me so differently, bro, because I just felt like a lot of baggage that I was holding on to would just let go. Like, I like whatever I left in Houston, it was left in Houston. Like, it was like no more worries. Like,
Just
you
a
over
whole new
here,
start.
it's a whole new start, fresh start, bro. Whatever, do what you want. Now, when I did that, my business, again, remember my business was already shaky. So when I did that, and now clients seeing me in a whole nother country, it started put in my eyes, or in my opinion, it started putting like a perception in people's minds that, damn, he's in another country. I can't reach him.
Yeah,
I can't work with him. I don't want to pay for the traveling costs. I don't, you know what I'm saying? They already they doing the map before the map is even done. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to work with me now because I'm so far away. But what ended up happening was me just being patient and giving myself grace in the moment. God ended up blessing me where I had a client that didn't matter what the budget was. She wanted me no matter what, bro. And she hit me up and she was just like, hey, Jesse, where you at? And I was just like, oh, I'm in Mexico. I just moved to Mexico or whatever with my family. She like, what? She was like, man, I really need you to do this video for me, whatever, for my tax business, whatever. And I'm like, all right, but I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you though, Brittany, this gonna cost a little bit more like than what I normally charge you. Like, it's gonna cost probably double. And she was like, well, just tell me the math. Tell me how much it's gonna be and we'll work it out or whatever. And I was just like, for real? She was like, yeah, just tell me the math, we'll work it out. I was like, all right, cool. I get back to her. I think I told her, I'm gonna be honest, I think I told her about, it'd be like $1,500 to $2,000. And I was just like, that's how much it's gonna cost me to come out there for one day to come do my job. And she was just like, all right, I'm gonna cash app it to you. She didn't even hesitate, bro. That was the first time. That was the biggest payment I had ever got. Through all of the Houston videos I did, all of anything I ever done, touched any project I ever had, did anything with, that was the biggest number I had ever got at that moment. So I was just like, oh shit, I'm on something. You know what I'm saying? So when she paid me that amount, I was just, and things started working out for me. I was just like, oh, I see what's happening. People are now messing with me more because they feel like I'm exclusive. They feel like it's like I got to catch them at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So it allowed me to raise my price and feel more confident in raising my price because I was afraid to raise my price because I was feeling like, well, the customer, if I say a too high number, they ain't going to fuck with me. They ain't going to respond to my message or whatever the case may be.
Leave your ass on red.
Well, what? So I was more afraid of that part. And sure enough, bro, I did lose a lot of customers, but I kept the right customers. So that allowed me to give me grace, or not even grace, just give me space to basically charge a higher price. And,
probably not be as overwhelmed with the work,
bro,
too.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Gave you that option to, like, pick and choose the shit you taking.
Exactly, bro. Because I'm not finna come over there for $300, bro.
Right.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's what I'm trying to get around to. Cause I want to know, because I do, the editing, the video. I had went through a phase where I was like opening my studio up and letting other people do podcasts, and I was shooting their shit, and it, I felt like I was giving myself away for free for the low. I'm doing people's shit for $100. You come in using my shit, fucking, I'm editing your shit, shooting your shit, like, you know what I mean? You know how much that shit.
Yeah.
And
the equipment ain't cheap, brother. At all.
You feel me? So I asked you, what misconceptions about your profession? One, equipment ain't cheap.
Yes.
Especially as a videographer, would you like to address, your biggest pet peeve and your least favorite stuff to shoot?
Okay, I'm gonna start with this so I don't go too many places. My biggest pet peeve is when a client reach out to me and they ask me for my services, and I kind of work the way around it nowadays a little bit, but I want you to always be transparent. Give me the option to say, hey, well, if that's your budget, this is what I could do for you, though. You know what I'm saying? For said budget. You know what I'm saying? Don't just don't just leave it on red for whatever reason or whatever, or just, you know what I'm saying? Just don't do that. Like, just have the communication. Just like you hit me up, ask me, you bold enough to ask me the question of, hey, I want to do this. This is my vision. You was bold enough to put yourself out there and tell me about your business. Okay, give me the opportunity to work with you. Give me an opportunity to figure out, is that something that we can do? Because, you may have an idea that may cost $3,000-$4,000 or whatever, but we maybe can do this for only $1,000.
Yeah, we might be able to get the vision across.
But you're not giving us the opportunity, or giving whoever else you're talking to the opportunity to just see. So that's like one of the biggest pet peeve, I would say, for me at this moment. I don't want to name drop so many of them, but that's definitely one of them where I'm just like, yo, I always tell clients, hey, when we talk about money, because I know talking about money is a very touchy topic. People feel uncomfortable about it. And I used to too as well, but I had to get over that because, again, I had to understand, like, bro, you're feeding your family, bro. Do you want to go home? Because it's been many nights where I'm talking on the phone and I'm so excited about the project, but I'm also fearful that I'm going to lose the client because I really want to charge him
about that money.
Yeah. Or if I sell too high price, so now I'm really just lowballing myself. Like, I'm thinking, let's say if I'm thinking 1,000, I'm gonna tell them 600.
Yeah.
And then when I get the job and I'm on the job and it's time for me to film it and edit it, now I'm feeling like, fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, why did I should charge him a little bit more?
I should have charged.
You know what I'm saying? So now I figured out a way to kind of work my way around that, where it's like, I don't have a rate. For example, like, a lot of clients will just randomly hit you up. Your business is like, hey, what's your rate for a music video? Or, hey, what's your rate for this? I always say, hey, my rates are project based. Let's hop on the phone and discuss, whatever the project's at hand. So now when I got you on the phone, now if any question I ask you, if I ask you how much your budget is, you got to answer me now because we on the phone, or you just going to hang up the phone on me. You can't leave me on red now. You know what I'm saying? So now I can ask those questions that you may not want to answer via social media because you could just not talk to me no more. I got you on the phone call. Now,
let's figure this out.
Now we can really figure it out. Now I can see how serious you are, what you really want to do, what the numbers we working with. But that's the biggest pet peeve is that part, bro. Yeah.
What about your least favorite stuff to shoot?
Least favorite stuff to shoot is music videos.
Okay. So me and you too, I told myself I will never even get into it.
Why? Music
budgets.
Videos.
I feel like because everybody music, that's like, they don't got the budget that they got these big ass fucking plans and got like little baby budgets.
Bro, he's absolutely on the nail. You got it's more, in my opinion, it's more up and coming artists than it is artists that's on. Right. So being an up and coming videographer or a videographer that's just only working with a crop of people, let's say they all just trying to get up there. They ain't Drake, they ain't Kendrick, they nowhere close yet.
Yeah,
you
they're
know
not even C-list. They
ain't even C-list, bro. You know what I'm saying? So there's no disrespect. But what happens is, again, big ideas, want all of the effects that they see the other artists may have, and then you charge them a certain amount, and when you charge them a certain amount, it's like, what? But your outfit costs $1,000, I'm assuming. You probably got a chain on. You probably got the whip. You probably invited some chicks out here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole situation, but you want to pay me a little bit.
And you got the biggest part of this.
But I got the biggest part of it. And that's what I started realizing when I was doing the nightclub videography stuff was over time, I started pricing myself out of that market. Not saying that it isn't still a market out there that can afford what we produce. Yeah. But where I was working in the field that I was in or the area that I was in, you had videographers that would charge $200, $300, $350, max $500 to come in the club and shoot a recap video or whatnot. Right. And for me, whoever's in front of my camera, I don't care what talent or artist that's coming there. It could be Drake, it could be Summer Walker, it could be whoever, bro. Whatever name drop you want to say, whoever's coming to the city, I don't get excited like that. I'm glad and grateful to have you on my camera and to be filming what I'm filming, but that doesn't dictate that, I'm a charge less because I'm filming what you call tonight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's the same number. So the word around town for Jesse is he gonna charge you. He gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? And so now, when he sees me, like when I'm in Atlanta, and I let him know too, my boy James, he on the side, y'all. But when I'm in the club, even I had one of my other mans, from college or whatever. He seen me. He used to live in Houston. Shout out to my boy Brian. He used to see me all the time because he used to go out all the time in Houston. And one day he started realizing that I wasn't going with him no more But when he see me, he would see me in the club with a camera, and the whole thing shift. Like usually I'm in the club, the guy in the section chilling. Yeah. Now I'm the dude with the camera filming them. So when he see me, he like, damn, you ain't tell me you was coming. I'm like, bro, you know I don't come to the clubs no more, bro. I'm just here to get paid, bro. That's all the reason I'm here. I don't only come to the club to get paid. That's it. Like, I'm not in the club kicking it. I'm not in the club to drink, pop bottles with nobody. It's all work to me. So when I charge you, I'm not looking at, oh, we finna have a good time. I'm finna be in the section with XY artists and this woo shots woo. Like that's not
only shots I'm getting is on this camera.
Only shot I'm getting is this camera. And that's the thing. So it's like, for me, my time is, I always tell people, like, or misconception is just like, hey, there's one aspect to this video thing is coming out and shooting it, but there's another monster that the clients don't always factor in is the edit. Because I come out for, let's say you say, oh, I just need you, because I'll say something like this, I just want you to come out and shoot for just 4 hours, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? And they looking at that, it's like, that's just $200 job. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But they not thinking about the hours that it's going to take when you come home and shit.
Bro, I got to put the story together, the storyboard together. I got to get the colors right. I got to do transitions. I might have to do some keyframe. You know how to keyframe.
You know, you really know
that shit. Yeah, just one little like half a second little transition might take you an hour, depending on how complicated that shit is.
I promise you, bro, it will, bro. So that's when I just start figuring in or factoring in that. As I got more developed in what I was doing, feeling more confident, I just started measuring stuff off my time, more than what it's going to cost, how much time I'm about to give this or whatever. And from now, I just look at things just like my time is the most valuable thing that I got, you know. So because at the end of the day, I have a family and I want time with them. So if you're going to buy my time away from my family, then make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. Yep.
You got anything, Twan?
Nah, man, I'm chilling.
You chilling. All right, what we got?
Yeah, man.
Last one as it relates to you. We gonna get off the hinges for a second.
All right, for sure.
But how do you just spoke about it, kind of, you know, time is your most valuable resource. How do you balance your work life with your personal life, especially as a father, especially as a husband? You know what I mean? Because you spoke about it, your wife. You spoke about your son. You know, but I don't think people understand, like, once you take on those extra responsibilities and commitments, how do you weave those into still going to get your shit and fulfilling your dreams and making yourself whole?
So what's working for me, I would definitely advise this to anybody, no matter what field you in, is time blocking. Time blocking has now allowed me to be more effective with my time, where now I don't feel like I'm working all throughout the night, all throughout the day, because I was the guy that will stay up. I'm on a computer for 8 hours or more a day, maybe taking a little break just to, you know, do whatever, but I'm on the computer from sun up, sundown. Like, that's all Jesse was doing. And I still do it a little bit, but now I've gotten better with time blocking. So what that's basically done for me is, or what it is basically, I set a timer. I know how long it takes me to at least get halfway through a video or get to a point where I feel like, oh, this video is pretty much set. All I got to come in and just add a little couple razzle dazzle. 4 hours. If I could dedicate 4 hours, no interruptions, no nothing, like, don't look at my phone, don't do nothing, just give all my attention to this one thing, then when I start doing that, I just start seeing how much more work I could get done and how much time I had with my family or whatnot. So me doing that is kind of, like I said, just create more flexibility for me. I'm not as tired. I don't feel burnt out no more. Cause that's how I used to feel, burnt out. Like, dog, bro, like all I do is edit videos. Like, dang, like it's video after video after video, and it don't stop. And now, like I said, I still got video after video. Like, I'm probably got like 10 projects in the pipeline right now that I gotta get done. But now it's like, it doesn't feel like a lot because I'm only taking little pieces, bro. Little pieces, bro. I'm not trying to get everything done. I'm just taking on the biggest task at one time. And if I get other things done outside of that main task, then cool, that's great. But I'm just focusing on them 4 hours that I get. So basically, I'm really just trying to work 4 hours out the day, bro. I'm trying to work less. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mad at
Overall,
that.
I'm trying to work less, make more money and work less. So that includes me now. I have to now pitch videos out or send videos out to other editors to help do the work now.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't want to be editing video. I'm getting up in age, dog. Like I'm 34, bro. I don't even look like, but I'm 34, bro. Like
that
you know what I'm
editing
saying?
boy is a grind.
Bro, I'm not trying to be editing videos, bro, at 50 years old, unless somebody pay me 50,000, 100,000 for that edit.
Gotta
you know what I'm
outsource
saying?
that shit. Yeah.
That's it. So for me, I'm already thinking about my exit, from that. You know
The
what I'm
only
saying?
reason I'm still editing is because I still got skills to get.
Yeah.
Once I feel like I got my skills up to a point, I am fucking done.
Yeah.
Except for like extremely like complicated, like, but this monotonous, like every day, like just same. Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Hell.
Yeah, bro. No, bro. That shit for the birds, bro.
Yeah.
Not trying to
Because
be
there's so
him,
many
bro.
other things you can impact in this process that.
Man, so many other things I want to do, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't want it. Like I said, I remember I have a clothing brand that I've started called Black Aesthetics.
Shout out to Black Aesthetics.
Yeah, bro. We relaunching that pretty soon. I'm building my son YouTube channel for his gaming channel. Like my son 9 years old now. And for me, it's my duty in my eyes to get him started. Get something started for
Get him on something.
Get him on something. My son is homeschooled. So he has a lot of time at home to do other things. So he see daddy work all the time. He knows that I run my own company. He comes and shoots sometimes with me. So now he's at a point where I could tell he's interested in creating. Like my son is at a point where and I'm so grateful for what he's doing now because he reminds me so much of myself right now. He look up everything. Like he's self-taught with everything. Like if it's a new whatever on Fortnite how to do,
He gonna figure that shit out.
He gonna figure it out. He's gonna go to YouTube, look at a tutorial, put his iPad next to him, and keep doing it on his thing till he figure it out the trick or whatever he's trying to do. He's gonna teach himself. If it's something like he'll say some fun fact that I wouldn't even know. And I'm like, what? And I don't even want to challenge him because I don't want to feel stupid because he probably knows it's true. Yeah, bro. Like he say some stuff, bro, to me, and I'll be like, dang, you for real? I'm like, look it up. And he'll go look it up. He'll ask Siri, all that kind of stuff. So now my son, like, I'm grateful that he's in homeschool because, and that's another thing why my wife works at basically she doesn't work. Like my wife took on the full mother role of homeschooling our son, helping running the administrative side of the business. And it's just like now we found a balance where, okay, yeah, I'm the guy that's out here actually working, I guess, in a sense. But her work is just important because she keep the house going for me. Like I don't got to worry about the groceries in the house or what we about to eat next or whatever. Like, yeah, I think about it here and there, but majority,
it's good.
I know it's good, bro. I know it's good. So it's just like for me having a partner in my situation, it makes me have a little bit more balance than someone that
Shout
can
out
just
to
be
them
by
partners,
himself.
man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to them
It helps,
families,
bro.
man.
I swear to God, bro.
It's your wife.
I
Yeah.
swear, bro. That
Yeah.
helps me out a lot. So yeah,
sure.
I keep shouting out my wife, man, because it's a lot of things that I would not have going if. Yeah, man, appreciate it, bro. It's a lot of things I wouldn't have going, bro. I
sure.
am not afraid to say that, bro.
For sure.
Bro, what?
This shit not easy, bro.
There's
It's
other
not.
ways to go with it, and this shit is not easy.
Yeah.
Bro.
I don't give a damn what you doing, even if it ain't just, being in a romantic relationship. You can't do none of this shit by yourself.
No, bro.
None of it.
No.
So having a partner at the crib, to somebody who locked in with you, hearing how y'all help each other out, that shit is tremendous.
Yeah, bro.
That shit is tremendous. Because it's,
bro.
again, imagine if she could edit. You feel me?
Bro, only imagine, bro.
You feel
Only
me?
imagine.
Look, I'm over here getting shit started. Get in the stew. But let's get off. Let's get off the. We gonna go off the rails real quick. We gonna bring it in. We gonna land the plane real quick.
Yeah.
Let's turn it up a little bit. Xavien Howard, Twan. He's a regular on the show. Seemed like last time he couldn't keep the toothpaste in the tube. This time he really still can't keep the toothpaste in the tube, but he letting more shit out the tube than just
a wild
toothpaste.
boy.
Yeah.
That's why.
Reporting live from, I don't even know where the fuck he at right now because he's a free agent.
He don't need no.
Reporting live from Miami, Florida. I'm sure he still got his shit set up there. Xavien Howard text boy sexual photos of his mother. Court records reveal.
Hold on, he did what, bro?
He saying
I'm gonna sum it up. He pretty much whatever lady he was dealing with, he has like 7,000 baby mamas.
Okay.
And in his new recent pregnancy scare, he got somebody pregnant. He wants to get this Smorshman. She's like, hell no. And so his response was to send graphic photos of her to her son.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
It's like, what is you on, bruh?
He need to go to jail for that. Ain't that revenge?
That's like, it gotta be something. It gotta be something.
Damn.
But let's read the story from the Miami Herald, man. Former Dolphins quarterback Xavien Howard sent the boy sexually explicit content of his mother because she refused to get an abortion, a new court filing alleges. The document filed Thursday by attorneys Cam Justice, requested that the then minor be permitted to sue Howard in an ongoing case related to NFL free agent allegedly sharing sex videos without consent. Oh, videos, wow. The judge has to rule on whether he will be added to the lawsuit. But yeah.
That's some wild shit. Bro. Sending videos of a nigga mama to the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you gotta be a different type of nigga to do shit like that.
Petty as hell.
Cause wow, I wouldn't even know what to do. I'd try to kill that nigga.
That is crazy. How old the kid is, you know?
I'm reading it. I'm trying to find it.
That's fucking crazy.
Doesn't see it. I don't see his age.
He old enough to shoot a nigga.
This is crazy. But yeah, Xavien Howard stays in the media and it's the same shit. He just can't keep the toothpaste in the tube.
He just need to get the vasectomy. He can
something. Yeah.
Snip.
You got tons of money, bro. And you know you can unsnip. They don't realize you can unsnip. You can snip then unsnip.
I'm sure it's not that simple. But like
when you got money, everything's simple. I seen niggas get shins implanted, bro.
You know Antonio Cromartie had babies with the snip.
Yeah, he got a lot of kids,
that nigga
bro.
Xavien Howard shitting on Cromartie.
You think so?
Oh.
Cromartie got like 12, 14.
I know, right?
Cromartie is crazy. Let me look, bro.
He got like historic numbers, bro.
After that type shit.
Golly.
But he's a good father, so I don't want to put him in the same, from what we hear.
Right. But no, I heard that too. He pretty.
I would never do no shit like that.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Yeah, that's OD.
Protect the kids, man.
That's OD.
I just don't understand what he had to do with it. Like, what did he think sending?
He was trying to threaten her to either get the smortion or
I'll kill you, bro.
Like
or I'm gonna send it to your kid.
Like,
nigga, do it.
Yeah, like bro. Nigga, I got you hooked, nigga.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Xavien, step it up, bro. You got just do you got I don't
it's
know.
It's over with too. You ain't getting another job.
Nah, he gonna get another job.
You don't think so? He's slow.
You crazy. And if Greg Hardy got another job.
Yeah, he a wrestler on some bullshit.
No, I'm talking about even in the league. I heard him got knocked out a couple weeks ago or some shit.
I mean, he a cornerback.
Would y'all do that? Like get the snip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
You would?
I would snip.
At a certain point?
At a certain point, yeah. Not now. No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
No, I got like 10 years for
more
the
shooting to do.
Yeah. I got a couple more plays. Whoa.
Oh, man.
Chill out.
I think after 3 for sure. Like, yeah.
You going for another one?
No, I'm not trying to. No.
But if it happens, and you snip.
It happened, I already said, bro, y'all got to come get me out the crazy house, bro. Like, I may like fall out, bro. Because like really, bro, when you have a kid, bro, like shit pauses for a second. Like you are now like you have to take care of this person and you got to consider your moves, what you doing.
Everything,
like
bro.
Everything's revolves around that kid.
It's like
bro.
4 years.
I'm just right. I'm really just now getting back to like feeling comfortable, like doing shit. Like, like I was on cruise control for like a year and a half, just like podding, like just getting it out, bare minimum, no extra, not just trying to stay afloat. So you ain't lying about
how
that.
How old baby is now?
He'll be 2 in 2 months.
Oh yeah.
So he at that age where he just like I can kind of like get back in here and hey, you stop that and he'll kind of chill. But he's still on some other shit. So I still ain't be able to just commit and get myself back in the game, but I'm getting back there. Yeah. Last story, man. We still in Florida. 25 keys of coke found in the Florida Keys. You like, Tony, you seem interested.
I mean, I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Let me
I wouldn't either, brother. I feel
You
like
wouldn't?
if you brought that to somebody, like,
They
yo, I got
couldn't kill you.
25. Yeah, like they gonna rob you, kill you. The
I
whole
wouldn't know
nine.
what to do with
Scuba
20 bucks.
divers discovered 25 bricks of cocaine in the Florida Keys this weekend, stamped
That
with
bitch got
Nike
a
SB
Nike stamp on
logos.
that bitch.
Real.
That was my question. I'm like, what you gonna do? You in the water, you swimming, you find 25 keys.
I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Like, I'm like you, I ain't saying shit. Because if
What you gonna do?
somebody gonna kill you over this shit.
So you would keep it? You would take it?
No, I don't know what I'm not saying nothing. I'm just gonna leave that shit where I saw it.
That's fair.
I ain't, yeah.
You don't even want to transfer.
I don't
that
want the
shit nowhere.
cartel breathing down my throat. I don't got time for no cartel
leave that shit right there,
business.
guys.
Nah.
I'm leaving that right there.
I ain't trying to move to work either.
Nah.
Cause you can't pop on the scene, new nigga on the scene. Hey man, this nigga Cam got
25
that
keys.
shit. Niggas gonna start asking questions. Hold on.
What if it was 25 grand though? That you just found.
25 grams?
There's money?
No, not grams.
Oh, grand, like
I'm keeping that.
25.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
That's you. That's you.
shit, that's
me.
mine. What? Didn't we just talk about how hard shit is out here?
That's for sure now.
Man, shit.
Yeah, we
I
going
done
with that
had a nigga send me the wrong 25 on Cash App.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit not
That's not getting returned.
I'm taking my blessings,
Oh
bro.
man, bro, you crazy.
If the Lord wanted me,
man.
like, bro, the keys, that's a lot of work. You know what I mean? I gotta bust this down. I gotta risk
Oh my
25.
god.
I just gotta sit on that.
That's
If I
it.
am keeping that.
I'm sitting.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
that shit ain't
yeah.
even hitting the bank.
Ooh boy.
Nope.
Yeah,
Got a new
bro.
house, yeah. I'm making
I
a
ain't gonna lie, bro. When I used to work in
cash down payment.
when I used to work in the bank, bro, of course I was the banker, bro. I used to be in the back and the brink truck would come or whatnot. And cuz like we'll keep in the bank like I don't know if I should be saying this, but it was I don't work there no more. But
Yeah,
they would
fuck
keep
it.
like 300,000-400,000 in the situation, like in the
In the
vault or
vault.
whatever. And so me as a banker, I would have to partner with a teller. You always gotta have two people when you going in there, get your money out, counting the whole nine. You gotta always have a double person. So bro, just every day seeing what 100,000 look like, what 200,000 look like, bro, that shit don't look like nothing. And I was surprised. Like I thought my eyes coming into that shit, I thought 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, like it's stacked. You know what I'm saying?
That
Yeah,
shit
like a
about
little
to-
baby,
right
little
there.
yeah, like a baby little book. Like you know what I'm saying? 3-4 books right there. That's
Yeah.
it, bro. But crazy how far that shit can go.
Some
You know
slide-
what I'm saying? When you get it, you can do a
See
little
that?
bit with it
I'm
though.
about to say I could slide that under my shirt, guys.
Yeah, I'm telling you, for
I
real,
couldn't
for
work
real.
at a banker. It just be too many bad thoughts going through my head.
Bro, and that's what happened, bro. A lot of that happened with me, bro, and that's why I was just like, yeah, this ain't this. I'm grateful that I'm not that kind of person. But if I was that kind of person, bro, yeah, you
We'll
can
be walking out of here with some
Yeah,
shit.
you can be doing some
I Denzel say I gotta leave here with something.
Yeah,
I gotta leave here with something.
absolutely, bro.
But Jesse, man, appreciate you coming through.
Man, thank you, bro.
Shout out to my dog James in the background, man. He over there chilling.
Yeah.
We got Twan in the building again. Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, bro.
Make sure you tap in Express Marketing.
Thank you.
Make sure, man. He got some fire fucking content. I just can't.
Yeah, he go crazy.
He gonna come into you. He gonna come into the club and he gonna turn. He not lying. He gonna turn your shit into like another music video.
For sure.
It's you don't want a nigga just coming into your shit, just hitting you with 2 or 3 scenes, a couple jump cuts, and you know, nah.
you crazy,
If you want some real shit,
Yeah, get at me, man.
get at me, man.
Please get at me, man.
Twan, we gonna get. I was gonna try to sell you on the product, but I don't know what you selling right now. What you selling?
Nigga, y'all don't even want to know.
No, yeah, I'm not getting it. Don't get this nigga started today.
Bad tirade right now.
But yeah. But shout out to everybody, man. This is special episode, man. We in here on a Friday, bro.
Yeah.
We on here on a
Man,
Friday. I
thank
had
you,
to
bro,
make-
for real, for making
the
this
minute
all
you
come
said let's
together,
get it, I'm
bro.
like, shit. What the fuck?
Yeah,
we need
you
to
was
do to
on
get
it, bro.
done?
You was on it, bro, and I'm grateful for that, bro. Like I said,
Anybody want to tap in with me, bro? And I mean, I'm extremely grateful for anybody because this shit, like for me, is a journey, a passion. So any person just look up and be like, hey, let me come and join you. I'm like, hell yeah, let's lock in. Because again, for me, it's therapy, man. It's my therapy right now. I got a 2-year-old that's finna walk in the door in a second, and he finna run me dry. But this shit, keep me going and keep me motivated. And y'all coming through, get me right, man.
Yeah.
So appreciate that. Appreciate Twan coming through here, man, every week on week.
Yeah.
We up out of this motherfucker, man. Episode 10, season 5, man.
We out.
Next week, we back.
Yes, sir. That was dope.